Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I'm your science teacher Naila Haris. Today, 6 hours, we will discuss a topic of chapter number 2, sensitivity. We have already studied lecture number 1. In lecture number 1, the sensitivity, stimulus, response, and other things also. It is page number 22. Topic, movements in plants. You know that plants move their bodies as their shoot and roots. Plants move their bodies, shoots and roots towards or away from the stimulus. As I have already told you that stimulus is light, water, gravity or other things. Next we will discuss types of movements. Number 1 is Gnastic movement. It is non-directional movement made by particular parts of a plant in response to external stimulus. External stimulus, as you know, that may be light, gravity or water for a plant. Now we will discuss the examples which plants show Gnastic movements. First example is closing up of the leaves of Mimosa plant. Mimosa plant is its biological name and its common name is touch me not. As the name indicates that when we touch this plant leaves, they tilt. Plants on being touched, it closes its leaves. Here I have drawn the picture of the leaves of a mimosa plant. This plant, when we touch this plant leaves, they close up just like this. And after a short time, after this touch, the leaves again they acquire the same position, and the plant behaves originally as it was in this movement. Second point is that other example is pitcher plant. In pitcher plant, closing up of the lid when insect enters in it. Pitcher plant is a plant that eat insects. When an insect approaches its lid closes down and it slips down into its cavity, and the lid closes up and it digests this insect. Now come to the next movement. It is tactic movement. It is also called as locomotory movement. Locomotion means the movement of the whole body. Number 1 point is whole organism moves from one place to another. In tactic movement, the body of the whole organism moves from one place to another. It usually occurs in unicellular organisms. Second point is the stimuli in this movement, tactic movement, is light, gravity, water or certain chemicals. Example of these plants is Chlamydomonas and Euglena. These are unicellular organisms. I have drawn example of this Euglena plant. It moves because it can do photosynthesis. So it moves towards light. This movement of this plant towards light is called as tactic movement, in which whole body of an organism moves. Third type of movement is tropic movement. Tropic movement is, in tropic movement, growth movement in response to external stimulus. This is a growth movement and it is in response, यानी response किस उसमें होता है कि जब external stimulus जो है वो अप्लाई होती है तो ये क्या करते हैं, growth की movement होती है. Second point is response of plants may be positive, that is towards the stimulus, negative away from the stimulus. अगर रिस्पॉन्स जो है उसी डायरेक्शन में हो जिस डायरेक्शन में स्टिमुलस है तो उसे क्या कहते हैं, पॉजिटिव रिस्पॉन्स। और अगर रिस्पॉन्स जो है वो अवे फ्रॉम द स्टिमुलस यानी उससे दूर हो, यानी उसके ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में हो, तो उसे क्या कहते हैं, नेगेटिव स्टिमुलस कहते हैं। देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ tropic movements, that is phototropism, response shown by shoot tips towards light, and geotropism, geo means gravity and photo means light, response towards light and response towards gravity or soil. This movement is shown by the roots of the plants towards gravity. Here I have drawn the growing seed, germinating seed. When this seed germinates, it moves towards the light. Towards the light, this is called as phototropism, and the root movement towards gravity or soil is called as geotropism. Hope students you have understood this chapter, this topic about movements in plants. Thank you very much.